So as continuation, let's proceed to number 11, SUMIF. The SUMIF formula is denoted equals SUMIF range, criteria, and sum range. This will return the sum of the values within a desired range of cells that all meet one criterion. So this is for the example. Let's say you want to determine the profit you generated from a list of leads who are associated with specific area codes, or calculate the sum of certain employees' salaries, but only if they fall above a particular amount. Doing that manually sounds a bit time-consuming, to say the least. With the SUMIF function, it doesn't have to be. You can easily add up the sum of cells that meet certain criteria, like in the salary example. In the example, we wanted to calculate the sum of the salaries that were greater than $70,000, as you can see on the picture. So, the SUMIF function added up the dollar amounts that exceeded that number in the cells C3 or column 3 through column 12 with the formula equals SUMIF C3 C12. As you can see here in the previous page, the example formula. So let's proceed to trim. The trim formula in Excel is denoted equals trim or text. This formula will remove any spaces entered before and after the text entered the cell. So as for example, here as you can see at the picture, if A2 includes the name Steve Peterson with unwanted spaces before the first name. So, wala siya yung mga unwanted spaces. So, the trim formula in Excel is denoted trim text. This formula will remove any spaces. As I said earlier, this formula will remove any spaces entered before and after the text entered the cell. For example, if A2 includes the name Peterson, rather than painstakingly removing and adding spaces as needed, you can clean up any irregular spacing using the trim function, which is used to remove extra spaces from data except for single spaces between words. So here's an example of how we use the trim function to remove extra spaces before a list of names. To do so, we entered equals trim A2 into the formula bar and replicated this for each name before it in a new column next to the column with unwanted spaces. So, let's move on to the next, left, mid, and right. So, as you can see, the purpose of the left, the purpose is used to extract the first X numbers or characters in a cell. So as you can see in the picture, we have here the formula equals left text number of character. So in the text, this consists the string that you wish to extract from. So the number of character consists the number of characters that you wish to extract starting from the leftmost character. So let's say you have a line of text within a cell that you want to break down into a few different segments. So rather than manually retyping each piece of the code into its respective column, users can leverage a series of string functions to deconstruct the sequence as needed, left, mid, and right. So let's proceed. Sa mid, so as you can see at the picture, its purpose is used to extract character or numbers in the middle based on position. So here's the formula: equals mid text start position number of characters. So the text consists the string that you wish to extract from, like the purpose of the left. So the start position consists of the position in the string that you want to begin, and extracting from, for example, the first position in the string is 1. So the numbers of characters consist the number of characters that you wish to extract. So in this example, we entered equals mid A2 5 2 into cell B2 and copied it into B3 and B6. That allowed us to extract the two numbers starting in the fifth position of the code. So here's the example. So let's proceed to the right. Its purpose is used to extract the last X numbers or characters in a cell. So here's the example at the picture. The formula. Its formula is equals right text number of characters. So text consists the string that you wish to extract, like I said before, at the left and the mid. And again, the number of characters consists in the numbers of characters that you want to extract starting from the rightmost character. So for the sake of this example, we entered equals right A2 and 2 into cell B2 and copied it into B3 and B6. That allowed us to extract the last two numbers of the code. So as you can see in the picture. So next would be the VLOOKUP. So in this formula, it is helpful for those times when you have two sets of data on two different spreadsheets and want to combine them into a single spreadsheet. So here's the example at the picture, as you can see, and the formula equals VLOOKUP C2 sheet 2A B2 false. So this is one oldie but a goodie, and it is a bit more in-depth than some of the other formulas we've listed here, but it's especially helpful for those times when you have two sets of data, so on two different spreadsheets, and want to combine them into a single spreadsheet. So when using this formula, you must be certain that at least one column appears identically in both spreadsheets. So score your data sets to make sure the column of data you're using to combine your information is exactly the same, including no extra spaces. So let's proceed to the last one, such as the round. So the round function in Excel rounds in number digits. Look at here at this picture. The round off formula, round its formula, round number, and number digits. So, number consists of you want to round off or the cell where the number to be rounded off is contained. So the number digits consist of decimal digits to which you want to round off the number. So the round function in Excel rounds a number to a specified number of digits. So the round function rounds up or down. Again, the round function rounds up or down. So numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 get rounded down. And numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 get rounded up. So, again, those are the basic Excel formulas. So, to summarize it all, those formula help us to automatically perform include sum, subtraction, percentage, division, average, and even dates or times. So you might wonder what the formulas tab on the top navigation toolbar in Excel means. In more recent versions of Excel, this horizontal menu shown below allows you to find and insert Excel formulas into specific cells of your spreadsheet. So again, thank you for listening.